Hey everyone, welcome back. This is your host, COINOLOGY. If you could take a moment, please like, comment, and subscribe. That way I can continue to make these kind of videos. Today we're going to be talking about the IBELINK BM-K3 Mini. This is the newest Kadena miner out for at-home miners. Looks very similar to like the Gold Shell series box miners. It does have this like silver gunmetal color versus the simple silver that comes on the Gold Shell miners. But fans look the same, grills look the same. Go ahead and take a look at the side. It does have this etched in line across the side that is a little bit different than the Gold Shell miners. And then taking a look at the back, so right here you do have a 6-pin PCI port. You also have your Ethernet port, and then kind of unique to this miner, you do have a USB mini port. Really quickly, shout out to the veteran miner. He supplies my cables. I just purchased this one for my Bitmain APW7 power supply. So shout out to him. Thank you very much. You make great cables, sir. Let's go ahead and jump into the web GUI and see what we have going on. Okay, so we are now in the IBELINK web GUI, and how we found this was we went ahead and found a IP address scanner. The one that I like to use is called Fing. I will go ahead and put it down in the description. That way, if you need to find your ASIC's IP address and you want to do it easily on just an app on your phone, you can go ahead and use this app. It's totally free. And then I did want to mention, I am not sponsored, paid for, anything like that by any companies, not Fing, not IBELINK, not Bitmain. I am just a at-home miner. So now that we are in the web GUI, we got to go ahead and log in. So the password is going to be admin, and as well as the username. So admin and admin, we'll go ahead and enter in. And as you can see, we are here in the web GUI. The overall hash rate has been kind of up and down, but I am now on the low power mode, and it has stayed pretty consistently right around the 3.5 to 4 terahash range. So let's go ahead and pool settings. As you can see, I have all my pool settings in. I didn't know if some pools need some sort of a password, so I put a password in for some of them. Some I did not. But essentially, you need your stratum along with your URL, and then you need your worker. And then in this case, I am through Poolflare solo mining on this K3 Mini. So I put the plus solo in here after the address. That way I could start solo mining on this little miner. An interesting fact very quickly about Kadena is that anybody can solo mine, and I know you can solo mine with even like a Bitcoin miner, but you will actually find blocks with Kadena, and in my case, I have found more profitability solo mining than I have ever found pool mining with Kadena, even with my smaller miners. So that is something to note there. So once you go ahead and put all your pool settings in, you go down, hit config, it'll restart, and then it will start mining. There are a couple other settings here. So you have your network settings. You have right here this HB info record. So this actually is where you would underclock or overclock this little miner. And essentially, as you can see, I now have it on the efficiency settings. And I'm not going to go ahead and let's see here. I'm not going to post the exact specs, but I can tell you that in the efficiency mode, what I actually got was, let's see here, 3.8 terahash at the pool, and it is running at 182 watts. In the performance mode, I received 5.08 terahash and 305 watts for that performance mode. So this machine is super low powered. It only needs the 1.6 PCI pin port because it doesn't need 2 cables. You can just run it on the efficiency mode and this thing will run perfectly fine. So right now I am just going to be running this machine on the efficiency mode. I'm going to go ahead and just let that run. I'm going to show you over here on Pool Flare just to confirm. As you can see, my average hash rate is 3.7 at the pool. Like I said, I'm at about 180 watts. We'll go ahead and watch this over the next couple days, see how many blocks I hit. Jumping back over to the web GUI, we have other settings, so it looks like we can fix the fan speed, close the hash plate temperature threshold. So some different things like basically shutting down the miner if it overheats, fixing the fan levels. We can go over here to logs. You have a kernel log, a device log. You can go ahead and upgrade your miner. If you did purchase this miner when it first came out a couple months ago, you actually don't have the low power mode, so you can go ahead and use this upgrade area, and that will actually upgrade you to where you can use the low power mode. You can go in here and change your password. I highly recommend that you change your password. I'll be changing my password. And then last but not least, you can go ahead and reboot your device from the device console. If you have any questions about what you're seeing here, please drop them down in the comments below. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm very excited about this miner. I will give you updates on it as it mines away and hits blocks. Thank you for stopping by, and we'll see you soon.